Big news overnight. Donald Trump's personal lawyer, 76-year-old Rudy Giuliani, has tested positive for coronavirus. Donald Trump confirming the diagnosis via Twitter yesterday, saying, quote, Rudy Giuliani, by far the greatest mayor in the history of New York City, and who has been working tirelessly exposing the most corrupt election by far in the history of the United States, has tested positive for the China virus. Back to calling it the China virus. Get better soon, Rudy. We will carry on. Now, of course, there is nothing surprising about this. Rudy Giuliani has been flying daily all over the country for weeks, sitting in rooms with 100 or more different people every day, many without masks, all to promote bogus voter fraud conspiracies. The only surprising thing about Rudy and coronavirus is it took this long for Rudy to test positive. So there's a few elements to this story. First is the personal health element. Rudy's 76. At minimum, he's overweight. I don't know if he would be considered obese. Unsure about other comorbidities. So question one is, how serious of a case will Rudy have? And as with everybody, I hope he gets to experience a full and speedy recovery. Many people do not. That's question one. Part two, how many people did Rudy Giuliani expose or give the virus to? In the days prior to the positive test, he was all over different hearings without a mask around lawmakers from different states, also not wearing masks, next to another Trump attorney, Jenna Ellis, also without a mask. So he may be another super spreader. Arizona's legislature has shut down because they were all exposed by Rudy Giuliani just a few days ago. That's part number two. Part number three. How does this impact Trump's continued voter fraud campaign? Will they keep having hearings and filing bogus legal complaints with other attorneys working for them? Will Rudy work from home? Who knows? Rudy, as of last night, had been checked into a hospital for treatment. And then fourth, and this is just amazing, the number of people convinced that this is actually part of the conspiracy is stunning. I jokingly tweeted yesterday, and anyone who knows me knows it's obvious satire. I posted to Twitter a fake conspiratorial post. Again, obviously joking, I said, quote, doesn't anybody find it a little suspicious that just as Rudy was traveling all over the country, ready to expose affidavits that would overturn the election, he gets COVID and now has to stop exposing the fraud? It's too convenient. Now, that was a joke. And somehow this tweet got caught in some kind of Twitter trending topics thing. And people were agreeing with me. People responded, yeah, it is a bit of a stretch. A woman named Marlene responded, yep, and I don't believe Trump had it either. A woman named Debbie suggested Rudy doesn't really have COVID, but that, quote, I wonder if Trump sidelined him because of all the losing. It got so bad that I had to post a follow-up tweet where I said, holy, you know what? I can't believe I have to add this, but my post is satire, you lunatics. So that's very, very bad. And of course, we wish Rudy the best and a full recovery. And at the same time, we hope that he will drop the bogus voter fraud nonsense because it's been so corrosive to democracy. Rudy Giuliani positive for coronavirus and in the hospital. And we now must discuss Georgia, which will determine who ends up controlling the Senate beyond January 20th. Let's go to that next. This episode is sponsored by Blue Chew. One of the things I make a priority on the show is not to perpetuate stigma for things that don't deserve it. We've talked about mental health. We've talked about many things where we should all just be respectful adults, period, and we would be better off. And Blue Chew can increase performance and give you that extra confidence you may be looking for. BlueChew.com, blue like the color blue, is the first chewable with the same FDA-approved ingredient as in Viagra and Cialis. It can be taken day or night, even on a full stomach, since it's chewable. Blue Chew is prescribed online by licensed doctors. You don't have to go to a doctor's office. You don't have to wait in line at a pharmacy. It ships right to your door in a discreet package. They're made in the USA, and since Blue Chew prepares and ships direct, it's cheaper than a pharmacy. And best of all, no more awkwardness. We've got a special deal for our viewers and listeners. Go to bluechew.com. Get your first shipment free when you use our promo code Pakman. That's Pakman. Pay just $5 shipping. That's BLUE chew.com. Promo code Pakman to try it totally free. Blue Chew is the better, cheaper, faster choice And we thank them for sponsoring the David Pakman Show.